Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to talk about how to fix Wi-Fi or internet connectivity problems on Huawei and how you can fix this up. So let's dive into it. So the first thing what you have to do is, if you just have to check, that means you have to go for a basic troubleshoot to your interconnections, like in the network settings, and you have to check with that. So in order to do this, you just have to go over here and you have to check over here on the Wi-Fi, and you have to mode connections over here. You have to go over here in the Wi-Fi and you have to disconnect it and connect it back and see whether the issue is solved or not. This is the basic things which you have to try out. Check the overall number of devices connected to the router and disconnect a few and see whether this is going to help, because if it's for a Wi-Fi, if it's connected a huge number of devices, there might be an issue, so you have to check in that part. And also you have to check for Wi-Fi over here. You just have to go over here and we have an option called in order you can go for forget, so you can do this, and as you can see this is connected. So if you go for the forget option, you have to try it once again, and most probably by doing this sometimes the issue has to be fixed. And also the reason you're experiencing this problem is nothing but a fault related to the Wi-Fi antenna on the devices, so you just have to check in that way. And also if you're running the safe mode, definitely you'll be having the trouble. And also if power saving mode is enabled, also you'll be having an issue with the Wi-Fi as well as internet connection, so that's also important, which you have to disable it. And also sometimes it's nothing but not configuring the Wi-Fi router properly, which can cause the issue, so you have to check part in that way. And also make sure the actual problem is not related to the IP address of your device, which is causing any conflict on the network, so you just have to check. And also your internet connection bandwidth limit might have been crossed, and the problem is caused because of the very same reason. Same for Wi-Fi as well as for the connectivity. If it's both being used up, then definitely you will not be having the data, so you have to check in that way and you have to make sure that is not the issue. And also check if the problem there is just because your device is having something wrong with hardware component inside. So in that part we can't do that part. We have to meet an expert, you have to book an appointment, you have to talk to them. They'll be definitely helping you guys out. And make sure the problem is not there just because of limited or weak connectivity. This happens when the router is placed too far away. Right now here we have placed it very close, so if it is too far away, like if it is on the one roof and you are on the other room, in the sense on the ground floor and first floor, definitely you will be having the issue, so you have to avoid these kind of issues. If you're using that way, you have to use you have to use a booster in order to go for it. So also make sure the problem is not there just because as I said, the limited connectivity can also issue. And also there are chances that the actual problem is with the phone browser you are using. Sometimes if you're using any kind of browsers, you'll be having the issue, so you have to check in that way. You have to go over here, and if it's working good, then definitely you are good to go. But sometimes due to some issues this can happen, which you have to take care of it. And also don't customize the LAN area network settings on the devices, which can also issue. And make sure the problem is not there just because the service or withdrawn from your internet connection, which means it's got expired and you haven't recharged it yet, definitely you will be having the issue. So that can also be an issue. So that these are the basic things that you have to try out when you're having this kind of issue. And I hope this video is helpful, and if you find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon for more notification. See you soon in the next video. Peace out.